Hey guys, it's November 1st, 2021, and we are going to dive into our real estate nerds report for Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Jamie Tajera, co-owner of Edge Group Real Estate here in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Carrie Hustis, co-owner and team lead. While Carrie runs all things sales, my day-to-day with investments and developments keeps me in two places. In the field, checking out potential opportunities, and on the computer, researching hyperlocal data. So if you're looking for insight on Jacksonville real estate, you've come to the right place. Thanks for checking out our channel, and if you like it, please be sure to subscribe. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to look at is month's supply of inventory. So you can see that month over month, it's definitely gone down. It's not a huge amount, right? But over the past year, you can see that it's been going down. The number of available homes, we've got everything marked for single family and condos, and we've basically broken it down between our entire MLS, Jacksonville Beach, and Riverside as regions. Just keep in mind that they are regional and not hyper specific. So if we're looking for 5 points or something like that, we've added some of those down in the description. Looking at the bar for months of inventory, you can see the entire MLS, Jacks Beach, Riverside, Avondale, Ortega region are all pretty much the same. So moving on to our next thing, which is number of homes for sale. You're going to see a pretty big discrepancy between, obviously your entire MLS and then those two areas. So you've got Jacks Beach with 84 homes for sale, and then Riverside at 99. I think that from a regional standpoint in the MLS, Riverside's like maybe slightly bigger. And again, we can pull, more areas, more specific, just let us know and we're happy to pull it for you. But what does this mean for you from an inventory standpoint as a seller, right? If you're selling a property, Q4, Q1 are actually pretty good times. Everybody likes to wait till Q2 or the spring, but just think about what I just said. Everybody likes to wait. If you want less competition, Q4, Q1, pretty good times to do it because there's less competition. Your prices are generally inflated a little bit. So you've got month supply and homes for sale kind of moving in lockstep right there. So let's talk about our average price point. All right. Average sales price. So let's see if I can make that guy go away. So our overall MLS, so if you're looking at Jacksonville, Florida as a whole, you're at 372 for your last month. And then Jacks Beach, you're at 745, Riverside, Ortega region at 457. And then let's look at the line graph here. So you can see month over month, Jacks Beach increased, Riverside decreased, and then our entire MLS as a whole is steadily increasing. Our entire MLS as a whole is up 14% year over year. So depending on the price point of your home, your home probably made more than what the average income is in the United States, which is kind of crazy. But I wouldn't look too specifically at the blue and the green line for your average price as being like an indicator of something major. Because remember, when we were talking about homes for sale, there's only 80 or 90. So when you have, 10%, 20% of the homes selling in that area every month, it's more than that. Obviously, because you only have 1 month, so it's like, 90% of the homes are selling. You're going to have much more volatile numbers because there's so few homes for sale. That's why that red line for the entire MLS looks a lot more consistent. So let's jump into average price per square foot. This is the metric that on the investment side we love. Even if you're renting, bigger spaces, you're looking at, what's rental per square foot. How much are you buying this land per acre, per foot? So in housing, in single family housing, it's a really great way to kind of know where you stand. Obviously, again, you can see that the average price point went up 14%. Your average price per square foot on each one of these, respectively, you've got our entire MLS is up 20% year over year. Jack's Beach is up 31%, almost 32% year over year. And then the Riverside, Avondale, Ortega as a whole is up 12.3%. So again, use the entire MLS as more of a gauge for all of your areas, because small amount of houses selling makes it look a lot more volatile. So again, if you're a buyer, what does this mean for you? Well, it means it's going to be really difficult to buy a house, right? So if you see a house that's on the market, it's probably not going to last very long. A lot of them are selling. Even if we go to percentage of list price, and let's do. I want to do previously owned. And let's see if that'll give us. It's not pulling up, but maybe that'll pull up. But we'll jump over here into mortgage rates. But basically what it means, as a buyer, is pay attention to your mortgage rates. You're going to, they're low right now. They are slightly increasing, as you can see from the graph. But if make sure you're getting your approval up front, right? Try to make sure you have a strong offer, and just know it's very competitive right now. Okay. You're not going to be the only offer on a house unless that house is severely overpriced, right? You're going to have a lot of competition. Now, if you're working with our team, I know that they're doing, off-market prospecting for our buyers. So we've always done that because we're doing it on the investment side. We might as well call for our customers too, on the retail side. So, there's a way to get some off-market inventory that way. The other thing to look at if you're a buyer right now is new construction. You might be put on a little bit of a wait list. Like you might have to wait longer. You're not going to be able to move in like 30 days. Look at new construction though, because they've got a lot of inventory that's like coming out, and a lot of it sells during the pre-sale period. And then as far as inventory, if we're looking towards foreclosures to help us, I don't think they're going to help us very much. Last month we had 92 at the auction in Duval County, and then that's the only one we pull. We don't pull the one for Clay County. And then this month we have 88 on the docket. So our inventory of foreclosures hasn't skyrocketed. Once we break, I would say 120, then I'm starting to look at it. I know there's rumors of a backlog of them, so we're kind of just waiting for that on that side of it. Back to the other data point I just pulled up. So percentage of list price. Let's see. Our entire MLS is 99.2%. Jacksonville Beach is 98.6%, and so is Riverside, Avondale, Ortega area. And the graph basically just moves all the way up. And it actually kind of peaks in around May, June, July, right? Summer seasonality. And then it starts dropping off, for September, October. But you can expect with less competition to get a slightly higher price point. So if you have any questions about any of these numbers, you want us to do a deep dive on your particular area, give us a call, for a retail area. And our retail team, Carrie, will run those numbers for you, record a video, send it to you. You can also request a instant home valuation by texting YouTube to that phone number, 904-290-8697. And you'll get an AVM value. And then Carrie will also run the numbers for you, which is cool. On the investment side, we do have a lot of upcoming properties. Make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram. We are posting about those. So if you're an agent that has some buyers, check those out. Let us know if you're interested. They are going to go to our customers first. That's just how it works on the investment side for us. But if you have inventory that you're thinking about selling on the investment side, houses in really bad condition that probably won't make it on MLS, give us a call. We'll work up like 3 different solutions for you. Right now we are looking for land, and we're looking for underperforming apartment complexes that are 15 units or more, preferably 20 units or more. But if you know of any inventory like that, let us know. And I hope you enjoyed your Nerds Report for November 2021.